Hello everyone, my name is Liniko, and today I wanted to talk about one of the newest characters coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as DLC, that being the hero from Dragon Quest XI, or more accurately, the heroes of Dragon Quest. We have 4 different playable versions of the heroes from Dragon Quest, and it's pretty cool because I'm a Dragon Quest fan, and it's the main reason why I'm doing this video, because I know a fair bit about Dragon Quest. That way, and I figured I could share some ideas about how these characters will function in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I'll just be giving my general ideas of what certain moves will be, what they will do, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video won't take as long as I think it might. So, without further ado, let's get into this. And let me just say, I was not expecting this character to get into the game. And boy was I excited when we finally got that reveal. So, this move right here, and I'll be using my phone for this, so it's the best I can do when it comes to recording and stopping at the same time without giving too much noise. This move right here, up smash, it's what I believe to be up smash. The animation wise, it looks like the kind of move that would be strong enough to be an up smash. The only other instance of what I would consider to be up smash is a straight out upward thrust, which I believe to be up tilt. You'll see it much later on. But here it seems to be a very it's an overarching slash that involves a jump, so it's got a fair bit of range too. And yeah, I think it'll have some fair strength for an up smash. It seems to have a good amount of range too. So, for a couple of the attacks, we'll see a white trail, and I don't think the hero will have a tipper hitbox on his attacks that involve the sword, because he does have attacks that don't involve the sword. His up air, for instance, which is shown on the website in one of the snapshots, is him just kicking upwards. So not all of his attacks involve his sword, so I doubt he'll have a tipper mechanic. That's jab. It seems to be a standard 3 hit. 3. Nothing too special about it. This move, Frizz, or Sizzle. Well, I'm pretty sure it starts out as Frizz. It's a basic fire spell. Might be side B, might be linked to the move selection that we'll see later on, where it showcases that you have an MP mechanic in the game. So it looks like it'll be a standard projectile. However, it looks like you can charge it and get Sizzle, or probably Kafrizzle. Yeah, Dragon Quest spells are something else. But if you charge it long enough, you'll probably get this move right here, which is either Sizzle or Kafrizzle. And whether it costs MP or not, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it will. Frizz is, of course, an MP costing spell, or magic, better to say. This move right here is dash attack, and it functions just like Link's. You jump a little bit, and as you saw, it helped the hero avoid the double icicle shot from the ice climbers. It might be just as strong as Link's. His is as strong as a smash attack, is what I recall being told. But yeah, it's a move that can probably dodge a couple low or on the ground projectiles or attacks. This move, back air, seems to be fairly strong, seems moderately fast, and I'm saying this because after you use it and if you land, you face a bit of landing lag, it seems. Of course, you might be able to just move ever so just right off the bat, like with most aerials in this game. We don't have too many moves, or I haven't seen too many moves that have landing lag, that have the usual landing lag animations. Snake's back air, for instance, does. Alright, so here we see that the hero has a shield mechanic, much like Link. I was pausing because we have the general basic shields for blocking and such. But the shield, like with Link's, most likely involves complete invulnerability projectiles so long as you're staying perfectly still or dashing or running forward walking and such, so long as your shield is up during your animation, you will be safe from projectiles so long as they don't come from behind you. And I'm sure this works exactly the same as Link's shield does. This move, Whoosh, might be Whooshel, because I'm seeing 2 tornadoes. It might be your up B, or this might just be basic magic that you can use. It wasn't on the command list or the magic selection moves. There are 3 ones, so that might be Kawooshel. But here, it doesn't put you into the helpless state like with most up Bs do. Of course, not all up Bs will put you into the helpless state. Sonic's, for instance, you can act during it still. You can only do like aerials. Olimar's, you can act out of it so long as you attack or something before the flying Pikmin drop you. I'm not sure if that move is going to be your up B or not, because there's another move that could be your up B, being Zoom, which is the move that you see the orange bandana hero using later in this trailer. This move, Zap. There are 2 instances of it where it seems to be a move that will strike you from above, and or a projectile that comes out when you're using what I assume would be side tilt, or another instance of side tilt. I believe that Zap might be some sort of chargeable enhance move, where if you just let it go, like you'll see here when the hero's attacking Wolf, that'll happen. Otherwise, you just keep it, and you can use it for your next move, or some sort of different version of a move. This move right here is what I believe to be Side Smash. We have 2 possibilities for Side Smash in my mind. This one right here is... it has the blue background behind it, which means it's some sort of special move. Like, it could be just as strong as Falcon Punch, because those kind of moves have it. I think Ganondorf's Warlock Punch has it. I haven't seen it happen at all in any way or any time during anyone's videos or anything of the sort. This might be a move that is increased by Psych Up and or Oomph, which is something we'll see later on. I'm just going to skip ahead here. Here we see the green-haired hero use Up Smash again. This is dash attack, same animations. Then we see this hero use what I believe to be side tilt, which is a 2-hitting, which has 2 hits to it, which is the shield swipe and then a sword swipe. So this is, this right here. This is what I believe, this is what I was talking about before when I mentioned a Zap enhanced side tilt. We just saw what could be side tilt be performed by this hero right here, and then we see this hero do what I would assume is a forward motion along with a swipe with his sword, and it releases some sort of wave when he uses his attack. So this might be a projectile now, where if you fully charge Zap, instead of letting it go, you might be able to keep it and use it during your next move, in which case you let out a projectile wave of Zap energy, and it might just give the same like lightning bolt strike from above when it makes contact with somebody, or it just knocks people away. But it's a possibility, in which case it would be really good if you just charge it. Of course, you can use it immediately to get someone off of you. I'm not sure if Zap, the uncharged version, goes a set amount of distance, like with Arc Fire or PK Fire, more likely than not. This is down tilt, clearly. That's an animation, I'm sure that's a taunt. So here we are. Sizzle! It's either that big flaming ball that we saw earlier, or it's a completely different thing. And I know Sizzle is a big wave of fire, which is why I'm saying that it might be or it might not be what we saw earlier. Because Psych Up. Psych Up and Oomph are the things that catch my interest the most. Psych Up increases your attention, which in Dragon Quest increases the damage of your next attack. When you use Psych Up, raises your attention to 5, and then 25, and then 50, and then 100, which is your maximum. In which you start glowing purple when you're at maximum, and we don't see that. We don't see an instance of the hero being purple or glowing purple at all, so we don't know for sure if any of their attacks are enhanced with maximum tension. And we can also see that certain moves take up a certain amount of MP. We don't know if we get our MP back over time, because in Dragon Quest you don't get it back unless you have like certain equipment on. So we might get it back upon getting KO'd, in which case you gotta use your MP wisely. Otherwise, when you need a certain thing, you're screwed. Oomph functions very the same. It doesn't raise your tension, however. It's just a general power boost. So yeah, I'm very curious about why they included Psych Up and Oomph. They're both moves that can increase the damage of your attack. Psych Up tension only works on your next attack, like with Revenge. Whereas Oomph might be for a certain amount of time your attacks will be enhanced. The damage you deal will be enhanced or something. Or, considering it's Smash Brothers, it might just increase the launch distance of your attacks. Snooze is a projectile style Sing, and probably just like Sing, it puts your opponents to sleep longer if they have a higher damage percentage than, 0. Here we have Bounce, and we saw the green hero in the thinking motion, as I'll call it, which means he was still doing that MP check, the moveless check move. So what I'm thinking is that it might be down B, or your neutral special, or your side B, or it could be all of them, and you just have a wide entourage of moves to choose from. Like when you're using up B, you have the choice to either use Whoosh, or you have the choice to use Zoom. You gotta be quick on your feet, of course, because you'll be falling while you're choosing your up B, and there are certain advantages to using one over the other. But here we have Bounce. It is a reflector. It only reflected magic attacks in the game, in the Dragon Quest games that I played. So the fact that it's reflecting that physical attack the axe is nice. It's a general reflector now. And we just saw the green hero use Psych Up. That purple aura he was emitting, that's what Psych Up is. And it looks like you can use both. You can use any number of magics, techniques, and whatnot while you're using another. So Bounce was still in effect, so you can also use Psych Up during it. So yeah, Psych Up. He's glowing purple now, but that might just be because of Bounce being a purple circle ring. Here we have Crackle Slash, which is what I believe to be the second possibility of Side Smash, where if you fully charge it or something, you get that instead. You get Crackle Slash, which freezes people. That's awesome. It won't do much on the knockback, but you can of course follow up with anything you want, like an up smash or a side smash. In which there might be another possibility that it's related to Oomph. Oomph might give you like variations of your side smash or your smash attacks in general, which would be pretty cool. I got nothing else to say for Crackle Slash though. Clang. This move could be your shield. You're completely invincible during it, as we see, because we have the little... Because you're not taking damage during it, as we can see, because you have the little circle effects that pop up when you make contact with a move that's invincible, or priority or you're clashing with someone, you're completely invincible during this move. It could be your shield, in which case it might rely on your MP. If you don't have enough MP, you can't use Keklang. Or this is a general shield, in which case it runs out over time and you can't, and then it pops. It's certainly going to be a unique little move here. It's not super armor or anything, so you're not taking damage while you're doing it. Here we are, zoom, which, yeah, right here, you can see that you're in a thinking motion. You're in your thinking animation, wondering what you're going to do about things right now. So you can either use, so you can possibly use Whoosh, which is the move that the brown hero used that had tornadoes around him, where you go a little shorter distance, but you have a hitbox around you, so that'll keep you safe. Or you use Zoom, which doesn't cost MP in the original games, in the Dragon Quest games, but it looks like it just sends you up. Zoom was like the general teleport to a place that you've been to before kind of thing. It didn't cost you anything. So yeah, you do this and you fly straight up. I don't think you can affect the direction that you fly, which is fair compensation. Zoom probably goes a higher distance than the Whoosh up B will, but you don't have a hurt box, or rather you don't have a hitbox around you to keep you safe, and you're going a set distance, so you're a bit more predictable. Here we have Kamikaze, and just as the name implies, you're going to die after using it. In Dragon Quest, you use it, you one-shot whatever enemies are around you, or whatever enemies get hit. You can't use it on bosses. I tried it. Didn't end well. But right here, you can see the red flash, which indicates that player 1 was taken out. This might just be because it's in stamina mode and they're trying to go for immersion. You're in stamina mode and Kamikaze might just do recoil damage like with Flare Blitz. Or, like I said earlier, you sacrifice a stock for it, and it seems to be very much worth it because you send people flying away. So we already see what's player 4 and what's player 3. And there's player 2. So that shows that Kamikaze will at least do recoil damage and at most outright take away your stock. Alright, so here we see what might be... So here we see, once again, the Zap side tilt, enhanced side tilt, except you're using it in the air this time, so it might not be the case. It's just that earlier when we saw Zap before, the brown hero, he only pointed his sword, and that's where the attack went. Maybe when you use Zap in the air, you just do a forward swiping motion. And earlier the brown hero was in the air, was just really close to the ground though. They didn't show where he was when he was doing it, so that might be the case. But regardless, you see you see Snake get hit by lightning after that attack, right here. So it'll still come from above, at the very least, whether it's a projectile or not. And doesn't seem like it goes a set amount of distance. If it's a projectile variant, so long as it makes contact with you, you're going to get hit by the lightning bolt, which is good. Here we just got a perfect shield by the brown hero, and then the black hero is going to do what I believe to be up tilt. The only reason I believe it might be up smash is because of the range we have, but that might just be because it's the effect that slash attacks have when they make contact. Because, like, not every trail of an attack matches the appropriate hitbox, I guess, of its given move. And here we see the brown hero perform what is neutral air. That's a taunt. And this is their final smash, which is Giga Slash, which is like the strongest technique that a sword wielding character can use. It also was a like mage thing. It was also something that belonged to mages, which is why you see this mage for hero doing it. These are all different versions of the hero from past games. So yeah, this is clearly the final smash and all that. So that's generally everything that I wanted to share about the hero. Gave a little insight, some ideas about what could be the possible moves and how this character can work. The MP function is really cool. Can't wait to see what that's like and rage over it when I'm out of MP when I need it at most. But you do got directional air dodges, so that's something. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. If you made it to the end, please feel free to share any comments that you have about this video. It's my first time doing something like this, so I can understand some criticism. I don't intend on doing this again. I'm only doing this because I'm a Dragon Quest fan and I'm excited. I want to talk about the hero and all that. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment down below any ideas that you have of your own. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.